I'm gonna lock my heart and throw away the key. I'm wise to all those tricks you played on me. I'm gonna turn my back on love and snuff the moon above. Seal all my windows up with tin, so love I can't get in. I'm gonna park my romance right along the curb. Hang a sign up on my heart, please don't disturb. I'm knocking out my door, if I never fall in love again, that's for me, not for me. I'm gonna lock my heart and throw away the key. Lock my heart and throw away the key. I'm wise to all those tricks you played on me. I'm gonna turn my back on love. I'm gonna snuff the moon above. Seal all my windows up with tin, so love I can't get in. I'm gonna work my romance right along the curb. Hang a sign upon my heart, please don't. So you're knocking at my door. If I never fall in love again, that's certainly not for me. I'm gonna lock my heart, lock it up, even not for love.
Yeah, we started out just kind of like busking.
Yeah, that was our first gig, busking at the Fort.
Yeah.
I think it was Gabby's idea. She got us together and we all played, like Gabby and I play guitar and Shoshana plays violin, and she was like, hey, you guys like old swing music, so she was like, we should start a Django Reinhardt, tribute band. So that's what it initially was. Then shortly after, we got Lindsay on board and started playing gigs, and our music kind of eventually shifted.
So love I can't get in, but the work my romance right along the curb.
Like nobody was singing when we first started playing together. Like we would do like the occasional like, oh, someone's singing now,
Yeah.
Exciting. But like most of our stuff was all instrumental. Basically, we started singing this one tune that the Andrew Sisters made really famous by Mir Bisduchesne. We just realized that we loved singing harmonies so much together, and it made everything so much more fun for us.
And for everyone.
And for everyone.
Yeah, for the audience and
we
stuff.
noticed a big difference in the audience as well. Like people were really engaging with it. So we basically just decided to do mostly that. Almost like barbershop quartet.
Yeah, totally, with
stuff.
the 4-part stuff.
Lock my heart and throw away the key. I'm wise to all those tricks you played on me. I'm gonna turn my back on love. I'm gonna snuff the moon above.
So our first tune is I'm Gonna Lock My Heart and Throw Away the Key. We have a couple themes with our songs. Yeah. This one in particular is heartbreak. We've got a lot of heartbreak songs in our sets.
But like heartbreak songs that sound like really happy.
And you'd hear a lot of that in like the 30s. A lot of these standards are just like these, chipper tunes with depressing lyrics. So this is one of them. It's great. It's about having your heart broken and closing yourself off to everyone in general, I guess.
Both literally and figuratively. So the next one is called When I Get Low, I Get High, which is a pretty well-known tune, I think. I think most people probably have heard it. Ella Fitzgerald sang a really, really famous version of it. And when we do it kind of as like a rumba. It has kind of more of like a Latin feel to it, whereas it's usually like a swing song. And it is also about heartbreak and also maybe about vices, which is another theme that we have in our sets generally. We have a lot of stuff about sort of like...
We have a lot of reefer tunes. We've got a lot of songs about... Well, we did a 420 show.
Yeah, we did. And then we just kept all of the repertoire.
Yeah, so the set is...
so fun.
Yeah, we got a bunch of those.
I've been playing violin since I was like 3-ish. So I've kind of been playing since before I was like conscious. But I don't think we really ever got serious until we started university. And we both went to university at the jazz studies program at U of M. And that's where all of us met, actually. That's where we met Gabby and Lindsay as well.
The next tune is Djangology. It was written by Django Reinhardt, and it was played by his quintet. A fun little tune with a surprisingly short B section. And it's the only instrumental one we're going to do today. So that one's going to feature Shoshana on the fiddle. I took piano lessons as a kid, and I took some voice lessons. I picked up guitar at about 11 years old, and that was what kind of got me really interested in music. And so I initially just started like writing songs and singing, you know, cowboy chords and stuff. And then got interested in other styles like rock and blues, and eventually found my way to jazz and got enrolled at the University of Manitoba.
And Shanoa is like an amazing arranger too. So she basically comes into rehearsal with like giant packets of sheet music with like full arrangements. And just
mistakes and all.
Yeah, and just makes us all like sit down and sight read it together.
Well, you guys are good sight readers,
Yeah,
so
yeah, and it's really fun.
yeah.
You're mean to me. Why must you be mean to me?
So the next one's called Mean to Me, and it is another really, really happy, upbeat, like cheery song that's basically about like an abusive relationship, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like not a very cheerful song in terms of content.
But we try to make it as funny as possible.
We do. And so we have like vocal, like callbacks. Basically, it's like a conversation between like a scorned woman and like her friends, I guess, is kind of how it comes off as. Yeah. So this is probably the hardest arrangement that Shanoa has ever brought in. It's so long, there's like several key changes, but it has like a huge tempo shift as well. So like the first half is like a slow like swing, and then halfway through, suddenly it's like really, really fast. And it's a blast to play. Now that we have it down, it's a blast.
It took a minute.
It must be no, it ain't great fun to be mean to me. You know you shouldn't, for you can't shouldn't. For you can see what you mean to me. Mean to me, my honey, you're so mean to me. It seems like all I do is cry. But out of my mind, I stay home, my honey, every single night. But I have to drop this name of mine. You're treating me coldly each day of the year. So together, come back, you always hold me. Whenever somebody's here, we heard it. It must be so funny to be mean to me. For you can't see what you mean to me. Mean to me, my honey, you're so mean to me. But it seems like all I do is cry. But out of my mind, I stay home, my honey, every single night. But I have to drop this name of mine. You're treating me coldly each day of the year. So together, girl, coffee, you always hold me. Whenever somebody's here, we heard it, you have heard it too. What can I do? It must be so funny to be mean to me. Can't you see what you mean to me?
Gabriella, she is one of the most lovely, kind, wonderful, sweet people that I've ever had just the absolute honor of knowing. She's so great. She's from Argentina, and she moved here, what, like maybe 10 years ago?
Probably over 10 years ago.
More than 10 years ago. Yeah, around that. And she's basically just been killing it.
Killing it on
all
the
the
scene.
time on the scene since she got here. She's an incredible singer. She's an incredible guitar player. She has such great presence.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? She has really, really beautiful stage presence where she just kind of like makes everyone feel like she's like your family, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she plays in a whole bunch of bands.
She does,
She plays
yeah.
with everybody.
She's busy.
She
yeah.
plays with Super Duty Tough Work. She plays with Sophie Stevens. She plays with French Class.
Yeah. She has her own band,
The Gabriella
Gabriella
Oseo
Oseo Band.
band. That's Gabby.
Yep. So the next song is Piel Canela. This one features Gabriella Oseo singing in Spanish, which is her first language. So it's a fun little treat. I can't tell you what it's about because I don't speak Spanish, but it's a really beautiful song. It was recorded by Edie Gourmet and Trios Los Panchos. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So that's what we based our arrangement off of, was their recording.
Ojos negros, piel canela, que me llevan a desesperar. Me importas solamente y nadie más que tú.
Lindsay Woolgar, she's from Alberta. She moved here to enroll in the jazz program at the U of M as well. And she's a killin' bass player. She's so much fun to play with. She's like one of the most swinging bassists in town. She's fantastic, and
I remember when we first started, so we were like little babies. We were like 21 and like just like playing these songs because we just thought it was so fun to play. And I remember a conversation that we had when you said that Lindsay might want to join and play with us. And I looked up to her so much because she graduated from the U of M jazz program the year that we started.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I thought she was so cool. I thought she was so good. And I was like, do you think she would want to play with us? Like, I don't know. Like, I think she's like too good.
I would totally thought the same thing. I was super intimidated by Lindsay.
Yeah, and then she came in and she was just like, hey
the
guys.
most chill, relaxed person.
Let's be best friends. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, Lindsay's great.
Yeah. So then the last one is called You Call Everybody Darling, and it is so much fun to play because we get to yell and we get to knock on things and we get to laugh, and it's just such a blast.
And it's actually an Andrew Sisters transcription, so we do it basically verbatim how they do it for the most part with our own little twists we toss in. Hence the name You Call Everybody Darling. It's kind of about being annoyed at somebody for being something of a philanderer. It's a cute little tune, and it's got lots of call and response and lots of, fun little things added into it.